Apparently trash night is Sunday here in Glen, Burnie.
Keener didn't see that. I don't know.
I think he got it.
Ken Dixon.
Oh, it broke that.
Bring advantage. Oh.
No, smarts goes to Danny Mace for getting the heck out of the way.
I was going to say Dak Draper like a mountain from the mountaintop trying to keep those Ken Dixon and Brian Mecca on the ground, but Ken Dixon able to throw that trash can. This one's underway. First pinfall or submission to a victory will be the MCW Heavyweight Champ. No DQ, no count out, as you can see by the weapons and plunder abound in this ring.
Well, we've seen it. Ken can beat you in professional wrestling. He can beat you with weapons. Brian Johnson, he's been able to do the same. We saw it at last call. It was very smart of Dak Draper to be able to throw all those weapons out and just keep it straight wrestling.
Look, Brian Johnson's a curmudgeon, right? He is just the grumpy old man, get off my lawn. But we've seen that he can throw down in a steel cage. He can throw down in a weapons, no DQ match. The only wild card here is Dak Draper, but I think the size and the talent make it a no-brainer. Damn, he's dangerous. I mean, that is...
Apparently trash night is Sunday here in Glen Burnie.
Two massive men beating you with crutches. Well,
and then beating each other with fists.
Man, this one is in with that springboard clothesline to the outside. And it looks like we're going to be deprived, perhaps, of the vision. She's
wow.
good. She's good, folks. Hold on. Dak Draper going for the cover. Is going to try to take this one home early.
You want to keep the weapons away from Dixon.
Yes, history of violence indeed. Ken Dixon knows all about fighting to every last breath. I mean, he's in fact kind of coined his own type of violence. I mean, the waterboarding, the taping the guys to the ring post. The guy is a walking weapon. The roll-up by Dixon. As Dak Draper for that gut wrench, but in comes Brian Johnson. Couldn't get him over. Look for the craftiness and coy. Kind of take no prisoners from Brian Johnson, and a roll up by Dixon.
Say what you will about Brian Johnson. He is a very tricky competitor. Resourceful, right? He can always find a way, like a mole. He can find the daylight.
Like a rat, he finds the cheats.
I mean, he is so damn impressive. I know he loves his city, Philadelphia.
Probably the only thing he loves besides the MCW Heavyweight Championship.
And he's put himself in a position to not make any friends. He comes in here, Mecca versus everybody, screaming Mecca versus everybody. How do you think people are going to take that? They're not going to be Mecca versus everybody but me? No. Yeah.
I'm the everybody.
I'm the everybody. We're the everybody.
And it doesn't help that he comes in. He wants to change MCW to Mecca Championship Wrestling.
It doesn't help that he comes in and he badmouths the Bruiser and RJ Myers.
Right, the legit heart of MCW. And he wants to take that away? I mean, what kind of classless person does that?
An outsider, and he won the Bruiser Rumble. Hold on, cover. An outsider won it. And what insult to injury. He took home the MCW Heavyweight title at the Bruiser Rumble. Oh! And that's the skinny on Brian Johnson. Cover out of that power slam. Ken Dixon likes to snap that power slam, doesn't he?
Love to pull that out of his arsenal.
Like a snap, power slam snap action, like action.
Well, we call it a rat, it's like a rat trap. He snaps it.
Brian Johnson was looking for that Philadelphia Mecca locomotive, that sickle-like clothesline, and Ken Dixon, they just couldn't find anybody else.
We wouldn't have anyone.
Dixon dodges the threat of Mecca. Look at Dixon firing off the jab, the chop, in succession. Seems to be working. And the crossbody takes the big man down. Cover. But Brian Johnson already back in The Mecca catches, caught in the T-bone from Ken Dixon. T-bone bruiseplex.
And homage to the legend, the Bruiser.
Whoa, what is happening there?
I thought it was no DQ. What's Keener doing?
Keener, I think, having a senior moment. Come on, Keener.
It's habitual for him.
Yeah, you're right. It may be instincts. I mean, he was in ECW. I mean, Ken not
in all reality, he's not helping anybody. All he's doing is pissing Ken off more.
Right.
You got a good chance Ken just takes him out with the crutch.
Yeah, Ken is not afraid to let that metal fly. And that's what he's going to have to do against a primetime athlete like Dak Draper and just a mean SOB.
Like Brian Johnson.
Yeah, like the Mecca. You know, it's one thing to be mean and ugly to people. It's another thing to be mean, ugly, and successful. Keener didn't see that. I don't know.
I think he got it.
He got in there a little bit. Keener got a little too close for comfort.
Got a little bit in the action, that thumb to the eyes.
Oh, very smart by Dak Draper.
New champ! No,
Not yet.
count. Ken Dixon, I mean, if you can imagine folks getting a thumb right in your eye, if you ever been poked in the eye, it hurts like hell. Oh, the locomotive from the Mecca. Double your pleasure, double your fun. Brian Johnson is trying to put this one away, but Dak Draper catches him. Johnson back, looking for that locomotive again, the back elbow from Dak. Takes both men out to the outside, wipe out.
I bet you Ken Dixon's with
The thing. He's got two men, he doesn't even have to be pinned to lose. This is not an ideal match for a champion. I don't care if you're a fighting champion. You see this match on the run sheet or the main event, and you go, oh God, it's going to be a long night. What is Dak Draper doing?
He's making a statement.
Stepping on the flag of the Mecca.
doing a little shuffle there.
I don't think it's about time somebody did that.
I don't think anybody's telling Dak, shame on you for doing that.
Oh, look at that! The Mecca just pulled the flag out, pulling the carpet out. Both men covered. Keener catches the feet on the ropes, but again, this is his discretion, I guess. No DQ, but there's certain things he's not going to take, I guess. Some crap he's not going to put up with. Dixon! Drops him. That's his trademark finishing move, and no, Dak Draper would have been a 3 count.
Another
It
story
still might
in
be
here.
for Dak Draper, though.
Like a thief in the night, no! The Mile High Magnum could not do it.
Dak looking for any way to get the heavyweight championship.
Man, look at that big boot off that big leg.
And anybody who has
felt
never been
great.
put through one, yes.
I mean, the idea that the table
Has turned.
is so deadly in pro wrestling, who'd have thunk it? Nevertheless, it is interjected in this heavyweight title match, as are the wonderful stand-up act of Kimberly Payne.
Kim, I think you broke Brent.
She'll be at Magoobies Thursday nights, featuring opening for
2 drink minimum, folks.
2 drink minimum. Go, Ken up, right? Dak Draper, oh!
Ken into the table, but
Well, the table didn't break.
break.
What's worse, the table not breaking or breaking on you?
I feel like not breaking has to hurt more.
Well,
If it breaks, it gives, maybe. Well, Ken's going to find out.
As the internet world would say, I am the table, it does not budge. Ken Dixon.
Oh, it broke that time.
Criminy! Jiminy Cricket, that just broke Ken Dixon in 2. Up goes the Mecca, down goes the Mecca. Dak Draper is gonna win this.
Now
What the hell happened? Johnson's foot made the bottom rope. That was great officiating by Mike Keener. Holy God, I thought that was it.
I did too, and I wasn't happy about it. I wasn't happy about it.
You weren't happy about it. It doesn't get any closer than that, Ricky.
Dak has come so close on numerous occasions. And it this just hasn't worked out for him.
Look at Brian Johnson crawling.
Anthony had to get away from Dak Draper.
Yeah, well, he hasn't done a great job of it. He just got powerbombed on his head. Dixon, though, rolls him up.